So I just put up the camera in the woods. It's 9 o'clock. I've been working all day. I've been at my job. I've been working on my coaching business. Just wanted to shoot a video and talk about the importance of realigning with nature and natural habits, especially if you have a stressful job or you're working a lot, you're an entrepreneur, anything like that. Then if you're never actually taking the time out to reconnect with how humans are supposed to live, you're not going to get the results that you're looking for. And what I'm specifically talking about is sustainable energy. In today's society, we've been so misled, and everything is so complicated when it shouldn't be complicated. We have the answer in front of our eyes every single day, but we miss it. We miss it every single day. We have the answer right here. God put everything we needed here on earth in nature. We're never going to receive the answer, receive the health that we're looking for when we're distracted all the time, when we're looking at things, when we're scrolling, when we're consuming stuff, when we're partying, when we're out with friends, we're hanging around with people all the time. There is no room for silence, there is no room for simplicity, and that's exactly what we need. Without the simplicity and without the silence, we're never going to see the answers in front of us. We're always going to be blinded by distraction. I find it crazy that people don't even question why we're on Earth. People don't question our existence. People don't question why we're here. Like our consciousness. What is all this? Isn't it crazy? This is something that I think of as soon as I'm not distracted. I just think like, what the heck is this existence? Like, what is going on right now? Like, am I real? Like, what's going on? Like, for real, like, what's going on here? That's something I think about. I think very deeply, and I'm a person that thinks very deeply and logical. I'm trying to find the right answer. I try to find truth, and I try to see the bigger picture in everything. And I think that has something to do with me having, I don't know, autism or anything like that, maybe. But I don't see it as a negative thing. I'm always isolated. I'm always, or not isolated, but most of my life I've been with myself. I've not been at parties. I haven't been drinking alcohol. I haven't been taking drugs. I've been mostly with myself, gaming throughout my life, and these last couple of years I've been really focusing on my health because I saw the consequences of my gaming, and me eating processed foods. So that's also why I took this so seriously. Yeah, so what I was about to say was I've been thinking about why we're on Earth, why everything is so complicated, about supplements, about the perfect diet, about biohacking, about diseases, like what's going on, why do we have diseases? Did God make us malnourished, and why are we taking supplements to survive? Whenever we start thinking that it's a challenge to be healthy and have energy, then it's a lifestyle problem. It's you not living aligned with nature, with how God intended us to live. That's why we were so healthy 100 years ago, 200 years ago, when we didn't have all these complex things. We just lived in nature with whole foods, with animal based foods. We were aligned with nature and nature's natural rhythm, with our circadian rhythm. We were grounded. We were always outside in nature. We got sunlight every day. We were hanging around in different communities, sitting around a fire. We didn't sit like this in front of a computer all the time, 8 hours a day like slaves. We are modern slaves. Even though we get paid, we buy things to survive. So we're not free at all. We're actually slaves. What I'm trying to say is God made us in nature, and we're supposed to live naturally aligned with nature's rhythm. And when you don't live aligned with nature, you eat processed foods, you're getting too much artificial light, you have a bad posture, you're isolated, then of course you're going to get unnatural results. If you're in nature, you're doing natural habits, natural routines, what I'm preaching, then you're going to get natural results, which is health, vitality, energy. That also is going to be shown on how you look and how you feel, how you talk, how you communicate with people, how you glow. And diseases are made from us thinking that we're above God, us thinking that we are smarter than nature, and we started to produce things of our own and consume things of our own, and then we started to get diseases. And now we're also making the solution to our own problem, which is medicine. And that's completely like we're brainwashing ourselves, and we're not even realizing it, which is crazy. I think it's crazy that we're so blind. Like, hello, guys, what's going on? How are you going to McDonald's, eating fast foods, sitting at a desk for 8 hours, then taking medications for your symptom that you got from that unhealthy lifestyle, instead of just aligning with nature, aligning with a natural diet, with natural habits, with natural routines, so that you can fix the root problem instead of fixing the symptoms of your bad habits and routines. Something simple as just going outside in nature and being in silence for 10 minutes can fix your whole life if you just are open to receiving the answers from nature and from God. You're never going to receive the answers. You're always going to be brain fogged. You're always going to order supplements and look for the perfect, biohack for your problems. And that's never going to be sustainable. You're always going to think that something is wrong with you and your genetics, while it's just you living an unnatural lifestyle. So yeah, it's crazy to me, and I don't understand how people are so blind. Excuse me, it's so many flies and things around me. So yeah, but what I was saying was, if you can implement natural habits and natural routines, you're going to understand how simple it really is. When you cut out things rather than add things, you're going to understand how simple it is. Like, it's so simple to be healthy and energized every single day, but we have been evolving too much, so we're getting dumber and dumber. And that's really sad to see. And that's exactly why I want you guys to go back to simplicity, back to basics. That's exactly what I preach. Even though you may have a modern job or you have a modern environment, I still want you to implement natural habits and natural routines. And an example of that can be, instead of turning to the phone right away when you wake up, you go for a walk in nature for 30 minutes before your job. Something like that can just skyrocket your health. And you don't even understand how much power such a habit can have on you, such an impact it can have on you. I just wanted to talk a little about the importance of just realigning yourself a bit with nature and with natural routines and habits until it's too late and you get distracted by the modern lifestyle and social media and consuming things all the time. I want you to get lost in that, and you're on YouTube right now. I hope this video was valuable and that you got something out of this video. You can also check out my Instagram. It will be in the bio. I also coach people back to simplicity, back to sustainable energy through natural habits and natural routines, combined with a natural diet, of course. Check out my Instagram, and thank you for watching this video. Back to basics. Let's go.